Hello, and welcome to Not Your Typical Sunday School from St. Mark's Episcopal Church in LaGrange, Georgia. My name is Alan Pruitt, the rector or priest in charge here at St. Mark's, and every week we explore a piece of Scripture by asking our three questions. Who is God in this reading? Who are we in this reading? What is God inviting or challenging us to do in this reading? I'll offer that reading and then we can explore our questions. Reading from Exodus, the Ten Commandments. Then God spoke all these words. I am the Lord your God, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of slavery. You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make for yourself an idol, whether in the form of anything that is in heaven above, or that is on the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. You shall not bow down to them or worship them. For I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God, punishing children for the iniquity of parents, to the third and the fourth generation of those who reject me, but showing steadfast love to the 1,000th generation of those who love me and keep my commandments. You shall not make wrongful use of the name of the Lord your God, for the Lord will not acquit anyone who misuses his name. Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. For 6 days you shall labor and do all your work. But the seventh day is a Sabbath to the Lord your God. You shall not do any work. You, your son, or your daughter, or your male or female slave, your livestock, or the alien resident in your towns. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that is in them, but rested the seventh day. Therefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and consecrated it. Honor your father and your mother, so that your days may be long in the land that the Lord your God is giving you. You shall not murder. You shall not commit adultery. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. You shall not covet your neighbor's house. You shall not covet your neighbor's wife, or male or female slave, or ox or donkey, or anything that belongs to your neighbor. Who is God? God is the one who brought us out of Egypt. Now, we didn't actually live in Egypt, at least not most of us, and we were not slaves to Pharaoh 4,000 years ago. But God brought us out of Egypt, rescued us from slavery. Pharaoh is the one who makes demands, more and more demands. God is the one who, in the fourth commandment, tells the people to rest. Not just that it's a good idea or that it will help them in their work. God dictates that they must rest. Who is God? God is the one who knows we aren't very good at rest. We have DIY projects and soccer tournaments and stuff to get done around the house. We have to go grocery shopping and plan meals and get ready for the week. Oops. I started talking about us. Supposed to start with God. God is God. I am the Lord your God, the one who brought you out of Egypt. Who are we? Our second question. Well, I skipped ahead, and so now here I go. We are the ones who need all these commandments. We are the ones who put other things before God. We worship false idols. We abuse the name of God. We forget all about resting, and we turn back toward Pharaoh and slavery every single time. We honor people for their utility to us, not their inherent dignity and worth. Not the aged whose productivity has declined, not those whose absence might make our lives easier, and not those whom we objectify physically. We are the ones who take and take what is not ours. And really nothing is ours because it all belongs to God. And then we lie about the whole thing and then make a God out of what our neighbor has, as if having more could save us. That's the Ten Commandments. God gave them to us not to punish us, but to remind us of the problems we get ourselves into and to give us a way back out again. What is God inviting us to do? Our third question. God is inviting us to take these commandments seriously. Haven't murdered anybody lately? That's good, but I have to wonder if that's all God is talking about. If we take these commandments seriously, we have to wonder about what Jesus said when he talked about doing violence to people in our hearts. What would it mean to take these commandments seriously for you? The commands about false gods. The command about resting, not as an excuse to laziness and not as a way to prepare for more work, but as a reminder that we belong and have always belonged to God. The God who does not need us to build bigger barns or pyramids. The God who sets us free from slavery rather than holding us in bondage. And those commands about how we treat the people that God has put into our lives. Those 10 commandments are broken into those 3 sections: God, rest, and other people. What if we took each one seriously, each section? Took each one seriously as a chance to get closer to God, closer to each other, and as a chance to rest in the everlasting love of God. What if? What do you think? How would you answer our 3 questions about this reading? Who is God? Who are we? What is God inviting us to do? Enjoy the questions, blessings, and have a good day.